Hello, welcome to the stream. I first saw you muted the wrong thing. I also forgot to move my webcam over to the correct monitor. Okay. There we go. Okay. I have with me today a zero sugar monster. I did forget to bring a glass of water for the hydration redeem, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Noella, hello, welcome. Or hello, welcome. Wow. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm very tired. Okay. Let's go into the VR hangar for single play. Let's see if we can't get lots more parts. Okay, last thing I did was upgrade my gunpla, so probably... I don't feel like doing a survival right now. Okay, so we got normal Mach 2, like just stock Mach 2. And, oh, that's... If I'm not mistaken, if I had to guess with the colors of that, particularly with the blue on the torso, that's probably supposed to be a Goof Ignited from Gundam Seed. Oh yeah, especially with the backpack. Mine is still the coolest. Okay. I did notice that between the last stream and the one before that, there weren't that many changes to the gunpla. It was really just the rifle and the head. What we're really waiting for is for me to be able to get a GN drive. That was an awkwardly long loading. Okay, let's see if I remember. Okay, yes. Nice. Oh yeah, I have katanas now too. I forgot about that. Lots more enemies up here. Yeah, I don't think we need you to be attacking me. Even just the swords, it increases the machine's performance a lot. Two physical swords really is my preferred combat. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Oh, nice. That one's a lot better than the one I had before. Takes a lot longer to charge, though, but I think it's worth it. Let's go grab that part. Nice. Yeah, definitely the 9.1 meter blades are great. They're making a great difference in my rules performance, to be sure. Okay, pretty easy so far. So just a bunch of Zakus and a sniper for the most part. The Gundam was able to be a bit of an issue for a moment there. Not anymore, though. Wow, it definitely switched to the one I wanted there. That's the main job of switching enemies in this game, is for it to switch to the exact one you don't want it to switch to. Definitely our target switching into feels much enhanced. Get over here. It can't be too much an issue if I take it out first, though. Nice. Once you get a sniper in close quarters combat, it's usually not too good for the sniper. So how's your guys' day been, chat? Oh, that was great. I really like how it targeted the one that I wanted to target. Whatever, I guess I'm attacking these ones now. What weapons do I even have? Oh, I don't have any option parts. I should at least have Vulcans, but I do not. Well, it's up until 8 AM playing Rinse Inferno over 5 PM. Nice. I haven't really experienced RuneScape very much. There's those odd red and black kit bash units. The kit bash units as enemies is something that this game genuinely does have over 2, even though 2 is generally better in most every way. Whoops. Old School could have like over 1,000 hours in it. I don't know why I knew that was Old School RuneScape, because I've not seen that, like, made that. I mean, in context, it was. Except like Gundam Breaker 200v1. Yes, 2 is generally much better. That's why 2 is the one that I have a lot more time sunk into. I think 2 is the one that I have like 2,000 hours or something in. I don't remember. Okay, is there another enemy? There is now. Zaku 2 GBS Custom. Putting a lot when you should. Yes, I remember that. Oh, it actually uses the cracker grenades. Interesting. Yeah, after I go into the float burst mode, I think there's usually a decent chance that if it's during like a boss encounter like this, I'll at least take out most of the non-boss enemies, which makes dealing with the actual boss itself a lot easier. Where is the boss anyway? Oh, there it is. Wait, that one's got a beam rifle. What on earth? I did like a weird scissor attack there. Good to know that for the future. Oh, huh, it says GBS custom, but that just looks like an FS type. The combat in this is surprisingly occasionally not that dissimilar to Devil May Cry. Nice. Various parts. Wow, it just put me like right next to enemies. Also, it's a very game with lots of weird and humorous cuts of dialogue. But also has really cool moments and memorable areas. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've not played any form of any RuneScape at all. I mean, in general, I usually prefer to play, or tend to prefer single-player games over multiplayer. Okay. I really want to take care of the Zaku Mine Layer type before they become an issue. They can be very annoying for close range types like mine. Of course, just running into the mines anyway is always one way to deal with it. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Oh, I was all alive. You sort of play single player, like you can disable chat, but you don't need play speed quests. Oh, nice. It does seem like the intended reason of the game is more multiplayer, though. Oh, the RX-782 and the Mach 2. Oh, that's kind of not good. Ah, I was so close to beating the mission without any deaths. Once one of these gets killed, it'll be easy, so much easier to take care of the other one. Avoid interacting with one of them was. Ah, yeah. I've heard a lot of the time in MMOs the communities can often be toxic. Nice. You can't escape forever. I just won against a perfect grade in melee combat. Like, there's no way around the fact that I won that melee encounter. I just died. In general, I do need more endurance, and I need to remember to use my option parts. Nice. Okay, okay. That one's a bit difficult to not take damage from, but... Oh, nice, nice. No idea what it is. That's it. We forgot. It's pretty easy to just use Google Translate for that. Whoops, I meant to... Oh, huh, his shield defends him from all ranges, it seems. Not just from the front, not ranges, but all directions, not just the front. I hope I don't lose out on anything I really want because of dying. Yeah, melee is definitely getting a lot better, but I still need to improve my mobile suit's endurance. It's like physical toughness. Nice, 12. Okay, I just missed out on a long rifle. That's fine. Which one do I press to? I think that would be the... Okay, I almost sold all these for GP. But is it gonna let me sell it? No. Of course not. It would be weird if it did. Okay. My computer decided to very loudly ask me why if I want to turn off notifications from Mozilla Firefox. But sometimes they're useful, so. Okay, no scratch building. Okay, the G3 head, that'll be useful. I think usually it's better to build parts because you can get higher stat versions. I think mostly I'll only get 1 year war stuff though. Nice, 14. Oh, cool. I told you it was FS. The FS is the predecessor to the F-type. I mean, to the S-type. It had 4 Vulcan guns on it, but it was only capable of around 10 minutes of continuous fire, if I recall correctly. And also, they're only like 12mm, so they didn't really do very much. Some people suggest that might be why Xeon mobile suits typically didn't have any Vulcans at all, because they were kind of, the ones on the FS were kind of useless. So that may have put a bad taste in Xeon's mouth towards Vulcans in general. Oh wow, that's quite high spec. Okay, another whip. Cool, the strike speed rifle, I think again. The bullpup machine gun. I have a few of those because they come with a few different kits. I have one from my Gym Command ground type, and I've got 2 from my Gym Type C's, but neither of them are going to use it because I'm making them into the Gym Type C High Mobility type and the Gym Sniper 3. But one of them is being used by the Hyzak that will become the Hyzak cannon, though I'm pretty sure any Hyzak could use this rifle. It's just a standard connection plug. Okay. I do wonder if any of... Yep, that one's better. I'm not going to use it, though. because it looks worse. Yeah, see, now it looks a bit silly, doesn't it? That looks even weirder. That actually would be a massive stat increase, but I'm not going to do it. I don't remember if I got any arms except for Zaku. Oh, I got Dom arms as well. Okay, so it's OS level, not builder level. Yeah, right now, definitely my mobile suit looks very transformable. Like I mentioned before, it almost looks like the Murasame. I think that's a big enough stat increase for me to be worth, for it to be worth it to me to go. I have the build strike shield. Why didn't I use? Oh, because I needed OS level 12. I wonder if it'll let me use the rifle on the build strike shield. So this is literally just a slightly lighter version as far as stats goes. I think it does actually suit the appearance a bit better now. That'd be better if I wanted to use a machine gun. I'll consider using a Gatling shield, actually. Why not? Why not? It's good to have varied builds. And then that can be Vulcans. Oh, I don't have any long range for that, do I? Well, it'll just be another close range attack then. Okay. I don't think it's gonna let me paint. I don't remember if it lets me paint the shield, but I don't think it does. Not if it's that one. And then I think if that was a bit more of a normal gray, that'd be better. Okay, cool. Oh. Really? Oh, okay, I can move it from here. Okay. I don't remember if it makes you manually aim Gatling guns like it does in 2 in this one. If it does, that should be interesting. We'll go with this one. Okay, so we've got a red Hyakushiki. That's my only ally, is a red Hyakushiki. Okay. All of a sudden my mobile suit looks significantly less transformable. I don't remember if there are S Gundam parts in here. There are in 2.
Get ready.
Oh, I have to stand still while I use it? I do not like that. Time to not use it at all. I do want to try and use it a bit at least, though. That was close. So it turns out that beam saber is a lot less useful than I had hoped it would be. Okay. Yeah, if I'm going up against a single opponent, this is really good, but otherwise it's kind of not. Because the fact that I have to stand still in one to use the Gatling guns is kind of not good. It makes me, it's like a massive target for anything else that happens to decide that it wants to hurt me. Well, I'll keep using it for this mission at least, though. We mostly got out of range, unfortunately. I was really hoping that my ally would take care of these. What happened there? Not very nice, okay. Taking care of the Sazabis is going to be necessary before I can even think about attacking the Senanchus, because they're the Senanchu, not Senanchus, because there's only one of them right now. I should have blocked, but I did not block. Okay, there we go. Okay, when he stops, I need to get away. This is pretty good against bosses, it seems. Nice. So far, even with the ill-fated use of the Gatling gun, it seems like I'm doing okay so far. Oh, that was a pretty big attack. Give me your sword! Oh, that wasn't very nice. I forgot I don't have a beam rifle right now. Okay. Hey, don't attack my ally like that. Okay, so for support fire, these are actually pretty good. So considering he's taking care of the enemies, and right now my main concern is the towers. Come on, you want to change targets? Thanks. Okay. Yeah, definitely I'll not be using Gatling guns in Gundam Breaker 1. What are you doing? Why are you throwing those? They look like pipe bombs. And you know what? They're pretty much pipe bombs. That's not very nice. Okay. Yeah, no more of that, please. I really hope that he keeps not hitting me with those. And then also, they seem to be a lot more useful against enemies with weaker armor. Oh, he did like a char kick. Yeah, definitely this is the only mission I'll be using this on. It can be useful when used correctly, but it's not, even then it's not really that fun, so. This is a lot less difficult than the last time I did a survival mission. That's probably not so good against a standing target, actually, that doesn't move. Ah, posture check redeemed. Yes, thank you. Yes, I was kind of shrimping. Oh, that kind of jammer. Well, I prefer physical attacks anyway. Or not physical, rather, because that is actually physical, but rather I prefer to get right up and close anyway. You should really consider his actions a bit more before throwing those right in the middle of the group of his allies to try and hit me. Okay, okay. I'm surprised I'm not being attacked for this. They don't seem to really care. There we go. Let's grab this. A Zaku 2 backpack. I wonder if that's gonna make the boss come over here. Nope. You gotta be careful of that one coming right over here, though. Wow, thanks, thanks, thanks. Nice. I was able to use that to get right up close and personal before getting attacked at all. Did I press the wrong button again? Yeah. I keep forgetting I named my mobile suit creature. Okay, hopefully I can get the Jabara straight now. Wow, that was fast. What? Again? Okay, that time I used that attack less to attack this one and more to get out of the red frame's way. Ah, get away from me! No! I was so close to. Okay. Okay, I did get the Zeta Gundam's Beam Saber, but... that's it. Okay, let's remove that hideous shield. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. That chest could be useful though. If I got it, yes I did. Frame arms. Oh nice, high mobility Zaku backpack. That's probably pretty high performance. But it's not two physical blades, so. Yeah, the lack of ability to move while firing, that's a pretty big downside. That doesn't quite look right. Not in those proportions. I don't think so. If only I got Strike Gundam legs. Those I might actually use. Okay, I need to... Let's just equip that for now. This one is actually better, but does it really fit with the vibe of the machine? Why not? The X's beam rifle is one of my favorite designs anyway. Oh, now I gotta pick the shield. I picked the build strike shield last time. Oh, I guess I will not use the X Gundam. Oh, that's not enough. It needs a lower weight. That would do it. I just need to remove the weight by like 100 or so. Or pick different legs that can handle the weight that it does have better. Sprockets, hello, welcome to the stream. If I can only use those ones. Even those ones would work, honestly. That's not gonna help. Are any of these arms gonna weigh less? Nope. And I didn't change the body. I could have sworn last time when I picked... What did I change since... last time that I equipped this? Was it a different one that I had? Had I changed the backpack out yet? Where's the Shakushiki backpack? That might have been it. Well, I guess we're going to be using the Mach 2 shield for now. Actually, the Strike Gundam shield looks fine. Yeah. And that should let me equip the X Gundam thing. I do want to check though. Where is it? There it is. If it'll let me put that as an option part, that's how that works. It's not. I just think you can't use shield mounted weapons in this one. I think probably... Can I paint the shield? Yes. Thank God. Probably I'll pick a very red frame-like color scheme for it. It is the same shield after all. Okay, so now we can try again. Although, one other thing I do want to check is because so this rifle has the, for those who haven't seen After War Gundam X, I don't know about the Gundam X itself. Oh, so the gun can turn into a shield, but it looks like it can't in this game. It can in the second game. Let's give that survival another try. Okay. Smaller shield would also be good for better, more melee combat. Not that it actually matters in game, but, you know. It's nice to pretend that it does. And for those curious, I did not replace the analog stick in this controller yet, so it's still bare and like thin plastic instead of like the weird rubbery pad, because that fell off. Yeah, it's like a weird slash upward attack that is not actually that useful. I might actually go with a... By the way, if there's a specific like weapon type that you want to see me use, let me know in the chat and I will use it. Okay, nice. More strike rouges to take care of, and I forgot to switch the circle attack back to a ranged one. Nice. Oh, and by the way, for any of those who were interested in the stream that I've been planning, it was one of the 2 streams I have planned as a celebration for having reached affiliate here on Twitch for those of you, well, here for those of you who are watching on Twitch, of course. I had 2 celebration streams planned. One of them is when I get my favorite mechanical design. Obviously, mecha is something that's important to me. But my favorite mechanical design actually is not, for those who don't know, it's actually not from Gundam at all. It's not even from Macross, which I generally like more than Gundam. It's actually from the PS2 game series Zone of the Enders. It's the main mecha Jehudi. And I have the Kotobukiya Jehudi on pre-order right now. So, oh wait, I need to move when he does that. I remember now. Okay. I need to get away from him, man. I keep forgetting. My brain sees like, oh, he stopped. I guess I should attack him now. Even though clearly that's not true. Anyway, I'll get a hand cam set up, and I'll build that on stream. But obviously, when I do that is quite heavily dependent on when my pre-order actually arrives. It was supposed to arrive last month or this month, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyway, the other, the stream that perhaps benefits you guys more is, I will be, there's a stream, I made a YouTube short about it, but basically, I'm just going to, like, eat a bunch of different foods on stream, like mostly like small snack type foods, but the whole point is that it'll be mostly foods that like I haven't tried yet. Whether you think I would like them or you think I would hate them and want to see me suffer, you can suggest foods. So that one I had made a YouTube short about, but then I had to delay it due to events that I've already talked about a bit. But because they're kind of negative, I don't want to get into them again. So that's probably going to happen the week after next. I'll make an official announcement later, but just remember that if there's any food you want to see me try, it'll probably be at the normal streaming time, which is a whole 12 hours earlier than when today's streaming time was. Or, depending on what part of the world you live in, it's 12 hours later. I don't even know what these do. I know I need to kill them, though. As we're going through Dragon Ball. Yes! Actually, that's one of the foods I'm going to try. I happen to get an energy drink. It's, I got 2 flavors. I got Flying Nimbus and, I forgot what it's called in the English dub, but it's, Genki Dama. Spirit Bomb, that was it. Spirit Bomb flavor. I'm going to be drinking that. But as far as, like, actually watching Dragon Ball, yeah, I've been watching it while I build Gunpla. Damn it. I don't like survive missions in this one because I pilot recklessly. Yes, I'm still going through Dragon Ball. Where I am in Dragon Ball now, I'm trying to think of how I would, whoops, shit. I just sold all those. At least I'm getting a lot of GP from it. Where I am... Actually, I made a meme. I posted it on my Discord server on Twitter, but let me show it here because I'm really proud of it. It's one of the funniest. I'm really glad that I decided to make this. The meme is a way that I can actually show people who have watched the show where I am without spoiling it for other people, really. Because it just won't make any sense that people haven't seen it. But it's, oh wait, that's actually not the better version to show. That's the funnier version. There. I made this meme as soon as I got to the part that it's obviously referencing, if you've seen Dragon Ball. Yeah, I saw that part and I had seen like a meme that used this format before that. And it was, I instantly knew what I had to do. I spent way too more time than I should have removing the background, which was for both of them actually, this like the background to Planet Namek, like the ground, from both the Frog and Ginyu. But now we have go from Ginyu to Frog in 30 days transformation plan. And I got a little bit after that. Mostly Frieza was talking a lot. Like, Frieza was talking, like, the entire episode, basically. And, what's his name? Vegeta was being Vegeta, is the best way I can phrase it. Maybe I'll switch to, a machine gun. But yeah, Vegeta was being Vegeta. I got one part at least. And it's to strike Gundam's arms. First exposure to Dragon Ball was Goku's rival in Namek. Yes, I think you mentioned that before when I was talking about it on stream. I will say, like, it's definitely not. Oh wait, I think whoops, I could have built that as the Akatsuki arms. Oh well. Like, I wouldn't say it's the perfect way to start, but like it's not terrible. And obviously, there's a big difference between choosing to start in a, like, choosing to skip like the original Dragon Ball and just like happening to like watch that on TV. Yeah, that works actually. I feel rage to people that just like are watching it like on streaming services and choose to skip the original Dragon Ball. But like I said, that's a completely different thing entirely than just happening to start there when it was on TV, because that's where it was. Switch that to more of a pure white instead of the slightly gray that it is. Ooh, wait, what if? No, that's both. I thought it was just the lower part. Oh well. actually looks kind of nice. I think we'll keep it like that. But yeah. I will say it is interesting to hear like Frieza is a good villain. Yes, he's so I will say that generally so far tonally I do prefer the original Dragon Ball. And of course they're both great, but they're great for slightly different reasons. And I found myself enjoying the original Dragon Ball slightly more, but I'm still massively enjoying Z. But Frieza is one of the best villains so far. So his motives, a lot of the time, I find myself just like not really caring about a villain or their motives. But with Frieza, I find myself like immensely curious to find out like why. And right now it seems like he's just like he has no reason not to, according to like his like warped sense of morals, if any. And also the sense of mystery around Frieza, which even persists now at where I'm watching. Oh, I can change support 2 to support 3? Nice. Oh, right, I can't use Mirage Shot because I'm using a machine gun now. Do I want to use that? No, I'll keep with the close range one right now. We'll try this one. We'll see if the 100mm machine gun is a good balance between the beam rifle, which I find more fun to use, but all my beam rifles are like Nerf guns in terms of how much damage they're doing. And the Gatling gun, which did a lot of damage, but was inconvenient and not very fun to use. I do wish you could specify if right here would show your mobile suit with a gun or melee weapon, because most of my mobile suits are melee based because swords are cool.
Initializing Chaos Complete System. Get ready.
敵防衛線を突破し、敵主力部隊を撃破してください。作戦開始してください。XG 機体ソードストライクです。
And the fact that you can't really improve parts and you just have to be dependent on getting better versions is definitely very annoying. That's why I'm glad I'm fighting AWSP strikes in this one. Because that way I can try and get better 9.1mm blades. Oh shit, I was getting like really close to an enemy without realizing it. To two enemies, actually. I kind of don't want to be sandwiched between two enemies right now. It is interesting to see, though, how much... so, whereas clearly you can see some... Like, there are occasionally some very clear instances of... in Dragon Ball of Akira Toriyama referencing I thought I said referencing wrong at first. It felt wrong, even though it clearly wasn't. But like for instance, in the original Dragon Ball Pilaf's mobile suits, they're directly called mobile suits. Where characters will make what are very obviously Gundam references, but it's also very, very interesting to see the inarguably much greater influence that is the reverse. Like, my particular favorite special system in any mobile suit ever, Trans Am. Like, whereas like most people only mention, oh, it's like a reference to Char. It's also pretty clearly a reference to the Kaioken from Dragon Ball. I mean, like, Goku, like, one of the most famous times he uses it, it's or one of the, like, times that was most memorable to me, rather, because I don't know how famous it was. He used it at ×3, and it makes him, it was like a secret special move, and it made him, like, glow red. It's like, Trans Am is so obviously Kaioken to me. Another thing that's very interesting watching Dragon Ball, like, but I'm here, you're in the virtual world. Whoa. Another thing that's very interesting to me watching Dragon Ball is hearing from Robot Feet, hearing the English names. It's interesting to see what they change the name of and what they don't. And sometimes even how they test the name. Like, for instance, Genkidama. I think the like most direct translation for Genkidama would be Energy Ball. But they do not translate it as Energy Ball. It's translated as Spirit Bomb. And Spirit Bomb, while being, as far as direct translations go, it's objectively bad. It's not a bad translation because it's still a good name for the attack that loosely follows the original Japanese in some way. And I think it's considerably better than if they had gone for the route of naming it Energy Ball. But then randomly, like Kaioken is not named King Kai Fist. It's still just called Kaioken. So it's interesting to me that they choose to localize the name Genkidama, but not Kaioken. And sometimes some of the like localized names are just like they just like, to me they just like really feel like, how do I phrase this in a way that's going to piss off as few people as possible? Special Beam Cannon sounds like it would be a very popular name on a playground for an attack. But it does sound rather kiddish to me. That said, I generally am using the Japanese names because I'm watching it in the low special beam cannon. Well, I can also see how it would be a beloved name, particularly, like, I'll find myself making a lot of allowances for names that I would probably find stupid otherwise just because of nostalgia. That's probably part of it. And then also, there are a lot of the times, like even that one, I can see how somebody else would find it to be cool. Even if I don't. There we go. Oh, I accidentally shot those two. The pipe bombers. I don't know what they're throwing is called, like what the name of that type of grenade is. But it looks like a pipe bomb. So I've been calling it a pipe bomb. Chicken nuggets from an air fryer. Whoa. Personally, I think things like that tend to taste better if they're from an oil fryer. Nice. Oh, I should probably grab that so I can heal. Oh, hey, my ally is not Char, it's a girl. Put into air fire and deep fire. Oh, nice. You can cook anything in these, so I've heard. Oh, yeah. The bullet eater. Well, again, I prefer to get up close and personal anyway. Okay, no more pipe bombs. Hopefully these new arms will also provide me with a bit more durability. Because right now I'm a little bit of a glass cannon. Oh, so in this game it doesn't do very little. Oh no, it does still do very little damage. It looked like it was doing actually 0 damage. Okay. I missed. Oh, huh, that Gym Command has the type of rifle that was more often associated with the Cold 6 type. You want to do that to me? I'll do it to you. I feel like the game wants me to block more horrible that I almost never block. I will say it's not as much of a problem in this game as it is in Extreme versus Maxi Boost On, where I honestly really need to block more, especially if I want to start playing online and actually being competitive. I can be competitive as I am now, but I'd be more effective. I should probably wait until my thing charges, huh? I could definitely be more effective if I blocked more. But you see, every second that I'm not blocking, or every second that I am blocking, I'm not attacking enemies with swords, is the only issue. The way it goes, like EX Parch Churched, the way it says it, it reminds me of the English that was used for the in Gundam Build Fighters. Okay, let's go. Perfect grade red frame should be the final boss, so if I die here, I will cry. Other if I die here again. No, 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 no. Okay, the fact that I was able to defeat the first time without using this is good because now I can use it for the second, like, wave. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, come on, come on. Barely managed to do it before his reactivation. There we go. We did it, chat.
お疲れ様でした
EX2 charged.
Okay, that was a bit of a stressful moment. Oh, Super, you're on YouTube. Usually you're on Twitch. I didn't expect that. I mean, I'm obviously fine with either. I don't mind. I just didn't realize it because usually you're on Twitch. Soupy is actually the dedicated. Oh, I got no more 1.9 blades. Let's grab that just to make sure I don't accidentally sell it. If I did, I would cry. Okay, and a Hyakushiki beam rifle. What feet are those? I can't tell. Soupy is the sentinel of me accidentally leaving my stream on the end screen.
ガンダムブレイクフロントへようこそ会場内は満員御礼たくさんのお客様の熱気に包まれていますエントランスでは
Okay, let's use parts build.
混雑情報がご覧いただけますのでぜひご利用ください
No scratch build available? Come on. Come on. I think this is exactly the same as my current one. Or maybe worse. And actually, I think my current ones are 4-star. What is that, a top cannon? Yeah, the Miguel top cannon. Right now, I'm actually, I mentioned in my Discord server, but I'm actually working on a gunpla project right now. It's turning out to be much more difficult than I anticipated, but it's fun. I'm trying to combine a kit from 2001, I think, and a kit from 2015. That being the Revive high-grade gun cannon, because I got one at a hobby store that I went to. Actually, that hobby store was the first time I've ever seen Kotobukiya kits in store. They had some Type 20 guard frames from Knights of Sidonia. If I didn't already have it, I would have gotten them. If they had the, oh, I might actually use this. If they had the Type 17 guard frame, I would have gotten it to make a Type 18 guard frame, but in a custom build. Oh, nice, the IWSP. I actually might not use that because I've got the IWSP now. Actually, probably no, I won't, but we'll see. On YouTube, because that's where I sent me a click watch on Discord profile. Oh, is it? I kind of actually want that to tell me to have me watch on Twitch, but it's fine. In general, I don't mind if anybody watches on either platform. But right now, as far as live viewers on streams, I am somewhat focusing on Twitch. But of course, I don't want to neglect either platform. More Universal Century parts from that mission than I expected. I want to finish my red frame. I might also get a new high-grade red frame flight unit at some point. It depends on if Robot Feet wants to trade his Baku reconnaissance type head. I already have a red frame flight unit that I'm going to make into the a Stray Noir frame because I happen to have a spare Noir striker. Because it's exactly the same, except it's in other colors, so it's not as cool. That's also exactly the same, except in other colors, so not as cool. So, the it comes with the head of the Baku tactical reconnaissance type. The one that came with my red frame is already going to be used. I got a Baku, and I'm going to try and make the Baku tactical reconnaissance type. I might actually do that. Why not? Oh shit. And that could look okay. That would look kind of bad though. That is way worse stats. It's cool, but it's a lot worse, and more importantly, it would cause an unacceptable loss of, or unacceptable heightening in weight, so. Almost as much as that one would. We'll paint the legs in and see if they can still fit. That's another Yakushiki one. That actually is better, but I'm not going to use it. Where are my other 9.1 meter blades? There they are. Yeah, my current ones are, oh, they're 5-star. I wish it would show whips like this in Gundam Breaker 2 instead of the weird way that it shows it. What? What does that sound mean? I wasn't paying attention, all of a sudden there was a sound. Did somebody subscribe? If you did, please tell me, because I need to thank you. It would be evil if I didn't. I don't say it like a redeem. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, I can check. Ah, David126771 followed. Thanks for the follow. Ah, Lucilia, you eat women. I'm aware. Half of our interactions seem to be you trying to trick me into becoming a more appetizing meal for you. Soupy the multi-platform creature, here to lurk and sleep. Ah, that is a good thing to do on my streams. So you can get stronger and eat me. Well, I'll get even stronger so you can't eat me. That emoji looks so odd on my like chat thing, with like the font. The eyes are so big and the rest of it is so small. If I didn't know what it was, I wouldn't be able to tell. Just gonna get hydrate. Oh, so actually, I don't actually have water with me because I forgot. So, should I? Which would you prefer for me to do, chat? Should I? I forgot to get water. I almost forgot to wake up after I took a small nap. So would you prefer that I like go get water or just drink Monster for the hydrates? Because I have Monster here anyway. Hydrate with H2O. Okay. In that case, I will be right back. Monster is not a supplement for water. It is if I pretend it is enough. Okay, I'll go grab some water then, and I'll have lemon juice in it because that's yummy. Okay, nobody left. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I usually when I'm terrified to leave while I'm in the middle of streaming because I think everybody's gonna leave. Not everybody, but like I always feel like people will get bored and leave. Okay, now I can drink water for the hydrating. Oh, the bit of that's fine. I had some like what's it called? Already asleep. There we go. Soupy, thank you for the hydrate. Monster is evil, though. It's not evil because I don't want it to be. Be so easy. Big pants Gundam, yes. It's got big pants because the pants are good for being fast. Love big pants, yes. Actually, Soupy, I actually have the gunpla that these quote-unquote pants come from. It's right there on my desk. It's missing at one hand because it's in the box for the gunpla because I still need to build its like stuff. I'm trying to figure out would this look better in white, I wonder? Nope. If I could only make the feet white and not the legs. No. No, that's not gonna... Oh, nice. That's a nice touch. Do I have these on all of them? I do usually want these on. Does it even actually... I don't think it does anything for the backpack. High mobility Zaku pants, yes. I won't say it like fits the best, but I don't know. I might get rid of them. Then again, Soupy said he loves the big pants, so big pants but bad. What's the other option? That is the other option, but it's not as good. Slightly worse in every category. By the way, every time I see in Gundam Breaker, the thighs could use a little white. I very much agree. If the thighs were white, it would be perfect. Unfortunately, when I go into there, yeah, the color separation for the posture check and 2 hydrates. So I'll just like take a big like gulp. And yes, I wasn't shrimping then. My back, I was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like to like the sideways or like my spine was like to like bent a bit to like the side a bit. I don't know. My posture was weird. It was bad and it was weird. Okay, I'll try the skirts. Let's see. Maybe if I take down the brightness a bit, that could be better. Oh yes, what I was saying earlier that I got distracted from is that I'm currently doing a project of like real life gunpla. Maybe a bit more even. It's sitting right there on my desk, but I'm trying to combine the 2015. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. The 2015 high-grade gun cannon with the 2001 high-grade gym, because I'm making the gym. Yeah, that is better. It almost has like a similar vibe to the Red Frame Mars jacket. So I'm making the prototype gym cannon unit 2. Which is basically a gym with a modified torso that has the gun cannon's cannons, the new type of vent, the gun cannon's lower legs, the gun cannon's forearms, but not exactly. They're like half gym, half gun cannon. Okay, so it's like the sword Aiel strike with a stray pants. Have the high-graded Kukuru's Doan's Island gun cannon match with the hybrid gun cannon match production type. Oh, nice. Actually, honestly, the Crew Doan's Island gun cannon is one of the few origin kits that I like. Usually, I despise origin kits with a burning, seething passion. But the Crew Doan's Island gun cannon, it actually looks quite nice. I mean, I think I still prefer the normal high grade, but it does look nice. And of course, the movie was still spectacular. I watched it in theaters when it came out. Yes, thanks for the suggestion with the skirts, David261771. Didn't like the bare shoulders on the gun cannon. Ah, yes. I honestly rarely do that kind of kit bashing. I will sometimes do... Oh, huge signs of enemies approaching fast. That kind of English, like, always gets to me. Oh, it's the Absolus mobile armor. I was wondering what it could be. Oh, damn. Are you... I just instantly died. Okay. It couldn't protect me from long enough. How long are you gonna do that, weirdo? So that's the Absolus 2, it looks like. Nice. Well, that wasn't very kind of it. Please don't hit me. Hey, it was only a glancing hit. Even that glancing hit almost completely destroyed me, but... Oh yeah, it says Absolus 2, doesn't it? So I wonder after this if there's gonna be a Absolus 3 or a second form to this. Okay, it's the second form to this. Did it get back to the high grade team recently, but it let someone in here if you want it. There. Ah, nice. So the two kinds of oh, that's not good. The two kinds of customs that I'll tend to make is occasionally I'll make ones where I'm just like making my idealized version of the mobile suit. My very highly melee-based mobile suit is sort of struggling with this battle. I'm so stupid. Easy ground type is insane. That's actually, that is true. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm good at dodging that attack, basically. So generally, my custom builds will be, I like doing conversion builds. Like, for instance, this prototype Jim Cannon. Or I am also actually going to use a, I have in my possession, a 1980, I think it was 1983, 1/144th scale Jim Cannon. I haven't yet because I'm gonna do a review on it first. I should probably maybe block that attack, huh? Ah, great, that sucks. Okay, yeah, blocking definitely works well against that attack. Maybe not as well as I thought.
全行動時間残りわずかです急いでください
It does help me not to take damage, though, at least. Haha, moron. You failed to hit me. I didn't jump at the right time. Nope. Oops. Okay, yeah, blocking that is definitely the right choice. Alright, what I was saying is that I have, so, I'm not going to yet, because oh, I can dodge that. I forgot about that dodging. I did it on instinct because of, my Gundam Breaker 2 days. This Gundam Breaker Mobile. I didn't get to play Gundam Breaker Mobile that much, sadly.
すごいです興奮しちゃいました
Nice. So what I was saying is that I'm not going to do it now because I want to do a review of that first. Can I please get the Jabara straight, please? But once I do a review of the 1/144 scale gym cannon, which I have elected to use super glue on so that I can take it apart when I do my project after, instead of plastic cement, I'm going to use a high-grade gym and combine it with parts from the 1/144 scale gym cannon to make a high-grade gym cannon. It's gonna be great. Nice. I actually, my Japanese is very bad, so I don't know most of what she's saying, but I know that it's good about me, so. I think there's like 100 missions, so. Don't even know Japanese. I know a bit. I do know that tokuni right at the start means like especially or particularly. I believe she just said that now that the Absolus 2 is defeated, we'll move on to the third phase of missions. The first part was her saying that now we're going to move to space missions, I think. Yeah, I know a bit of Japanese, but not a lot. The issue with me learning Japanese is that I don't have anybody to talk to in Japanese, so that makes it a bit more difficult. I'm tired of talking to you. You talk so much. Okay, nice. Oh, I got a trophy, cool. Parts build first, of course. No scratch building is possible. Oh, so it mostly got weapons, it seems. Rude. What is that going to do to you? He loves you. He talked way too much. I think I made that pretty clear when I skipped all his dialogue. Like, I'm pretty sure I already stated what he did to me. He's crying now. I'm sure he's fine. I am baffled by the way they chose to depict whip-type weapons when they're not in use in Gundam Breaker 2, because it genuinely looks so much worse than it does in this game. I don't know why they did that. Like I said, I'm just genuinely baffled by that design choice. It's just really weird to me. Okay. I should have no new parts for the body at all. It should only have new weapons parts. Man, it'd be so much cooler if it was actually, like, worth it to use this. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, right? I'll just wait till I get a better version. Okay. So, to anybody in my chat who's played it, since obviously it's probably mostly Gunpla fans, or Gundam and Gunpla fans in my chat now. To anybody in here who's played it, I'm curious what your guys' opinion on a different, a less popular PS3 Gundam game is. That being, depending on the region you're in, Target and Sight or Gundam Crossfire. Has anybody in the chat played that one? Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know what most of these do. So that's, which one is this? Spec C. Never heard of it? It's quite good. Unless you ask most people. But you know what? It's not my fault they're wrong. Is it in Africa? Yes. Well, no. Okay, parts of it are in Africa. No, actually, I don't think most of it's in Africa. Parts of it are in Australia. Parts of it are in Indonesia and some parts of Asia. I think a little bit might have been in Africa, maybe? I don't remember for sure. It does genuinely have problems, but I still really like it. I've played it twice on stream. I'm likely to play it a third time at some point. Africa Arc was really good in Double Zeta, yes, with all the one-year war machines. Of course it was. It showed a Hyzak. You can't just show a Hyzak and then expect that part to be bad. That's not how it works. And the Kapool. Yeah, I guess so. No, I do actually really like the Kapool, but it's not the Hyzak. Big ass head. I'm gonna go with that one. Like, I don't have anything against the Kapool. It was a lot cooler in Turn A, but simply put, oh hey, there's, speaking of double Zeta, there's Rue's pilot suit. Oh, I might actually go for that one. Look at that amazing 3D modeling on that holster. That's more than 3 shapes for sure. The proof star on the butt. Indeed. Maybe I'll go with this one. It is red. I think I'll go with the Zapped one. That was a lot more than I expected it to be. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, was there... Wait, was there really not a... Oh, yeah, there wouldn't have been a high grade when this game came out. It is really funny to me when they just... When there is no high grade in real life, so I just go, oh, well, let's just use the... We'll just use that. See how it looks so damn heavy? Yes, it does. I actually do wonder what the, like, in-universe reasons for it being like that, if there is any. The idea of there being a Zaku FS model kit and not a Zaku R2 model kit is crazy to me. Nobody cares about the FS. Is that what the box art for the green frame looks like? I've never seen the kit before. Let's see of the new ones, which ones I have, because I have the high grade of that. I don't have that one. Like I said, nobody cares about the FS. I'll get the FS when I've gotten every other variant of the Zaku. I get the FS was easy to put in, because it's like 90% the same as the normal one, which is honestly why they use that. Only appeared in the manga, so that explains the art style. I mean, to be fair, most of the Astrays, like a lot of the Astrays, only appeared in the manga. I really need to read the Astray manga. Unfortunately, right now, the obsession is not Gundam Astray, it is Gundam Sentinel. Actually, I'll pretty soon, not actually pretty soon, but like within a few months, I'll start making like audiobook style videos of Gundam Sentinel with the pictures displayed on screen, and sometimes other relevant pictures that I can find. It'll be cool. It'll also be on Patreon first. Because, you know, money. Oh, huh. So, why did they choose to go with the one that has, with the box art that has the flying armor on it, too? That is weird. They have unicorns. I know that the unicorn was in... I believe in this game the unicorn was here in separate unicorn and destroy mode versions, like the actual high grades. And in the second game, it's there in as one unit that can transform. I do have that model kit. It's actually really great. It comes with like really cool, uniquely molded, amazing looking beam sabers, which is especially amazing when you remember that this kid's from 2005, before they started putting beam sabers in most things. Like, not plastic beam sabers, I mean, like clear beam effect parts. There's still no high grade of that. All we have is the Intrigate Sword Strike, or Sword Striker. High grade unicorn, yes. I haven't unlocked it yet though. Similarly, I also have like nothing from 00 basically. I can't get that. I should when I can, for the backpack mostly. When is Gundam Breaker come out? 2011, I think. I'm almost certain the unicorn is in it because I remember hearing people talk about how in Gundam Breaker 2 it was so much better that the unicorn could transform. It was just one part, and it transformed into burst mode instead of 2 parts one for each mode. Moxie Revive came out in 2025. Oh, you probably a type. I'm guessing that was the type when you meant 2015. High grade unicorn is like 2010. But was the normal high grade Mach 2 the one with the flying armor though? Because I feel like there was a normal high-grade Mach 2 that didn't come with the flying armor. Which is never hard. Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong button because I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Okay, now I have a new pilot suit. Generally, I find them in this game the male pilot suits usually look better, but I'm not gonna pick the male pilot suit for pretty obvious reasons. Remember Mach 2 back then did have flying armor. Oh, I thought there was a normal one. You know, as a Mach 2 with a Super Gundam. I do know that there was that one. I could have sworn there was also a Mach 2 that didn't come with either. I guess I was mistaken. Okay, so I'll go for this one. So that's the Pixie. Man, I actually really appreciate this game's efforts to do things like this and recreate kits that aren't in the game. Particularly because they did the Canon E Filetto, which doesn't have a kit at all. Not even a 1/100 scale, or not 1/100, not even an old 1/144th scale kit. And the Canon E Filetto is so good. But yeah, we'll see when I say that guy's weapons, but it just screams Pixie Gundam to me. Especially because at one point I made a Pixie Gundam in 2. Maybe I'll go through at the end of this and show all of my my customs from Gundam Breaker 2. Maybe I'll do that right after this mission, actually. Cause I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of proud of them. Back then you get to eat a lot. Good because it's so detailed and more budget on a plastic box on the table with a failing economy. Yeah. Honestly, I generally prefer the builds, the way the builds feel of older kits compared to newer kits. Like, I still like the build of newer. Yep, daggers. Yeah, and these are Zaku 3s. Like, not actually, because of course they're not. Zaku 3 is in this game, but like, that's clearly a Zaku 3. Oh, those M1 swords. The same model of sword, yes, but they don't come on the M1 Astray in this because I don't think there is an M1 Astray. Yeah, there's not. They come on the IWSP, which they were also equipped on. But it's the same model of 9.1 meter anti-ship blades. Okay, and I use them to cope with my lack of having the Jibaro Straight and Tiger Pierce. Yeah, and these are like obviously supposed to be the Drayson. Yeah, Gundam Breaker 2 didn't do this at all, and I actually really like that about this one. Also, just in general, the custom things like the pipe bomb throwers. I don't think they were supposed to be anything. I think they just were. Whereas Gundam Breaker 2 just used the units that had it in it, and like that was a lot more acceptable than it would be for this one. Because there were a lot more kits in 2 than there is in 1. I don't remember if there's a high grade of the Drysen. I think there is. Guy's being pretty good looking. Ah! Well, it's not the end of the world. It's not a survival mission. Okay, that is my lesson that I will never ever learn about why I should not charge headfirst into battle alone. These unicorn and a double zeta version. Oh, nice. Why anybody would ever get the only reason anybody has to consider getting the unicorn version of any kit instead of any double zeta version is if either they're recreating a specific scene, they really like unicorn, or they have bad taste. That was rude, I'm sorry, but I don't like the unicorn versions of basically any kit, honestly. Or basically any unit, rather, I should say, because it's not just a kit. I'm not a fan of Gundam redesigns. Specifically unicorn, I mean. With the exception of the Hyzak, but the Hyzak also, not many people know about the unicorn Hyzak because it didn't appear in the anime. It was manga only. But it looks pretty good, actually. It's kind of like the Zeta Gundam Define Hyzak. Unicorn Nemo Desert color has 2 rifles compared to the high-grade Nemo. That's true, but isn't it? They didn't change the high grade's proportions though, unlike they did with the official unit. Whereas in the anime they changed the proportions and the appearance a bit, and it is such a downgrade. I think I was talking about this on Twitter recently, and it's like, Kotoki mobile suit designs are so interesting to me because, first of all, so getting the 2010 Extradition Agreement, that is not an issue for me. Yeah, if these ones are supposed to be anything specific, then it's nothing that is immediately obvious to me. These things just are. And that's cool. That's great, actually. See, why didn't Char just do this? I say that right as I'm like getting my ass kicked. Yeah, why didn't Char just use 2 physical swords? I mean Quattro. I don't know why I said Char. Obviously, they're very different people. But yeah, I'll take budget so I get the duplicate options. Ah, I see. I can definitely understand that, but for me, it's more important. I also don't particularly like the colors of that, but I mean, that kit, those colors exist in canon outside of the unicorn version anyway, so. But, Kotoki's interesting to me because, like he'll design things like the Ares from Gundam Wing, and the Ares is like such an interesting design, and it's very unique. It's got so much sauce, but then like the moment Kotoki like redesigns something, every people touch it's cool enough. Yeah, so I mean, as far as Char goes, like I enjoy Char as a character, but on the other hand, I also don't relate to him at all, basically. Whereas Zex, I do relate to somewhat. But yeah, I have a high grade Nemo. It's not the unicorn version. I did actually get it mostly for the rifle, because I needed that specific rifle for the Gym Type C high mobility type. I like gyms when they look aggressive at 2000 articulations. When they have good articulation, they're too friendly and lack accessories or aggressive. 2000 articulations with a side dish of barely any accessories. I mean, depending on your taste, there's the Origin gym. But for me personally, that's a terrible option because I hate the Origin gym. I will never stop the slander of the Origin gym. Looking at you, high grade power gym. That would be a cool one to have. Please never change IO. As far as my hatred of Origin designs, I will never change. I can promise you that. I missed the Zeta Gundam shield. Yeah, don't worry. I will always hate Origin. Gotta be the greatest looking gym with the worst accessories. As far as the greatest gym, for me, it's gotta be the Gym Cold Districts type. But that's not much better. It literally only has the rifle and the what was it? The beam saber. But it would have been nice if it came with the beam spray gun too, the same model of beam spray gun that the Gym Command had. But it's whatever. Have trigger hand and beam saber hand for the right side. Left hand, you only have an open hand. That's all you get. At least it has an open hand. That's better than most modern ones. Damn it. I'll always speak the praises of the Gym Cold District type. I love it so much. If you ever play old school RuneScape one day, I can show you the ropes and get you accustomed to it. I don't know if you like leveling or grinding though. I don't dislike it, but the only thing is I don't have time for it anymore. So maybe like at some point, like if I'm able to be like to stream full time, so I don't have to work about like balancing. Oh hey, Sasabi. If I don't have to work between balancing streaming and working, then I'll have more time, and then that would be a much more attractive idea to me. But now I will show you guys my Gundam Breaker 2 builds, the ones that are, I'll show you all of them, but mostly the reasoning is ones that are, can you tell that I like Macross? Yeah, two, I mean, actually, I'll check while I'm at it. Where was it? That's Minis, PSP, memory card. There we go. Let's check. Let's find Beowulf's. When I don't remember. Oh, that was my brother's. Where is it? Where's Gundam Breaker 2? What? Oh, there it is. Gundam Evo Gym Saber 2 looks cooler than the high grade because of the one-sided head Vulcan, which I don't mind. Ah, yes. It would be cool if that came with the high grade, but in fairness, most pilots did not use it, so. Okay, does it say, how do I don't remember how to check. Was it, actually, I think it was, since when did I even own Gundam Extreme Versus? What? Whoops. I don't even remember owning this game ever. Anyway, maybe it's in here that I can check. Oh, hey. You can actually, like, that's actually really cool that it just, like, shows you that it looks like how it used to on the PS2 and PS1. Specifically, this is exactly how I remember it looking on my PS2. I don't have a disc copy of that anymore, sadly. Oh, here we go. This is what it is. There we go. There, all missions complete, but it says playtime is around 600 hours. So there's that. And then what other... I should also have a lot for Extreme versus Maxi Boost on, if it tells me how much. Okay, it does not. I wonder if there are any... I fear 600 and for 690. Great. I will do that. I fear to think how much playtime I have on Skyrim, not on the PS3 because I didn't play it that much on the PS3, but on the Xbox One, which is where I mostly played it, mostly because of mods. I had a lot of cosmetic mods for swords or like weapons and stuff, because I kind of don't really like the base skins for the weapons in Skyrim. They're like really, really chunky, but with some mods they can look really nice, even on like, and you can mod on Xbox One, so that's nice. Okay, no. But I'll show you guys, I'll show you my Gundam Breaker 2 builds. Oh. That's what my Gundam Breaker 1 build was. So, fun fact, on the thumbnail on YouTube, Gundam Breaker 1 does not have a photo mode, so I've been recreating my Gundam Breaker 1 builds in Gundam Breaker 2, and then using the photo mode to take pictures of them. So just so that it's easier to see them, I'll just set this to a more neutral pose. That works, and I will change this to that one. Okay, so we can start at the... So this was the first one that I made, just like as my... It wasn't in this color scheme originally. This was the first like actually decent one, except it also didn't have master grade beam sabers at the time. But I used the beam sabers that I used originally for this on something. And then this build custom Gundam Mach 2 was the next one that I used. But then most of my ones on here are things like this. This is the Murasame. I almost wonder if I should have used gym arms instead. This one is not one of my best. This is, though. The Jinx 4. And the particles are the right color, and it can even go into Trans Am. I always attempt to have it so that it's actually accurate for play as well as appearance. This is my the Slash Strike Gundam was my own custom striker pack. The swords have variable phase shift armor on them. But yeah, it was just my own custom striker pack idea. And then there's a Zaku Warrior. Slash Zaku Warrior specifically, I believe. And like this, if you see this at first glance, you just think it's a Zaku Warrior. That's one of the better ones. And then this one, the Sword Calamity, is like, oh, that's kind of cool, until you remember that there's no Calamity in the game. So I made the Sword Calamity with 0% Calamity parts. I'm pretty proud of this one, actually. Because it, like, when you look at that, like, yeah, that's the Sword Calamity. And it's even got, like, the plasma cannon in the chest. It's got the armor Schneiders, and it's got the swords, too. And to mimic its ranged weapon, which is the swords in the back of the guns in the back of the swords, it has pistols. This is my custom, my idea for a my own custom Vegan mobile suit. See, this is what I don't like about how it's how it uses like how whips are shown in this game. Why you look like a Doritos? No comment. This one was easy. But I mean, it does, like, if I go into, photo mode. That is a whip. I swear it is. I don't know why it turns it into a weird stick in this game. But yeah, it looks better in destroy mode here. Banshee Norn recolor? Mostly. I think I mostly actually made it out of unicorn. But then it's also got the Epion's whip and the armed armor DE to mimic the 2 armed armors that the Phoenix had. Well, the backpack's normal, so it's not as the normal Banshee or unicorn, so it's not the Norn in that way. Other than the fact that the head's missing, this is the Astray Noir frame. That was just one that I made. I made the Gundam Mach 3. It's like when you really look at it, you can tell like, oh yeah, those are just the arms and the Zeta Plus head and Mach 2 torso and Hyakushiki legs and S Gundam backpack. But it's like when you first look at it, you don't like see all that. You just see, oh, that's the Gundam Mach 3, you know. I'm kind of happy with how I use the camouflage to mimic the like stars pattern that the X0 has. X3. The X0 is my favorite crossbone. Particularly the red vents and V-fin look really nice to me. That's actually what got me hooked on red V-fins. And then there's the crossbone X2, because the only crossbone in the game is the X1 and the X1 full cloth. And the X3. The Murasame blade is like not perfect because, you know, I had to use the best one that there was. But it's close enough. The Hazel Rod. This one actually turned out better than I thought it would. The legs could be like chunkier, but it's good enough. Oh, this was one of my units. Normally it's not that color. Hang on. There we go. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this was the one I used for probably the longest amount of time, honestly. But yeah, that is the Delta Plus Kai. I'm also pretty happy with this one. Quantum Inspection color. Not quite. It's just my own personal color scheme. It does end up being similar to the colors of the 007 Swords G Inspection. But honestly, the only quantum parts are the only double quantum parts are the sword, torso, and head. A lot of these were there for performance reasons, but also, of course, it is an aesthetic that I really like. Actually, fun fact, this one was, I believe, the first one where I started using a red color scheme, although at first it was kind of more like Char's. Before that, I was using a typical tricolor color scheme, before I thought, hey, maybe I should put it in my personal color scheme, which at the time included gold. It no longer does. Generally, parts that would normally be gold, I will either have be red or cyan nowadays. I don't really like the gold look on mobile suits anymore, at least not for my color scheme. Yeah, this one is another one that I think turned out quite well. The Coop Ignited. Gundam Breaker again has Seraphim. Can Seraphim split off or just stuck there? as far as I know, so I've only played 1, 2, and 3, and I didn't get that far in 3 because by the time I got 3, I had a job, so I didn't have that much time. So I don't know, but I would guess possibly it could separate and act as a support unit controlled by the AI, maybe. But probably Seraphim would be controlled by the AI instead of Sarah V being controlled by the AI and you controlling Seraphim. Probably, but I don't know. That's how I would do it, at least. That's not a that made the turn V. The idea was a turn unit that was not meant for combat at all. And the turn T was a turn unit that was just stolen by terrorists and modified. Was the idea behind it. This one is the worst of my my turn units that I made because I got obsessed with turn A after watching it. The narrative Gundam B-Packs is one that I'm pretty proud of. I think I did a good job not just making it the new Gundam but with a different backpack. Feels kind of backwards because Geodrive is on Seraphim and it says the pilot. So it does, but then you'd just be Seraphim, and all of your custom Gunpla parts would be stuck on the Seraphi, which you would no longer be controlling. So that's why, personally, I would have you not control Seraphim, and would have you rather control Seraphi, even though that's backwards from how it was in the anime. But as far as I know, it hasn't been done either way, so... we'll see if... Maybe 4 has... Seravi, so if it does, we'll see. I'm very hyped for 4. There's this one. This one was honestly like one of the easiest to make. I'll fuck with that because Seraphim has trial system disabled 00 Gundam. They even have that. In this game, Virtue's in this one, but Virtue does not have trial system that I remember. It feels like it would be hard to properly integrate in a way that actually makes sense and works with the gameplay in this game, so I can understand why they would just not. Plan B Unicorn, yes. Unicorn, perfectibility, Plan B. Like, it was easy to do, but, I mean, it's what it is. Oh, that's the wrong one, that's the B packs. I saw B and went to it. So the existence of perfectibility. I mean, to be fair, it didn't actually, like, ever, to my knowledge of it, it didn't ever happen. It was just, like, a computer simulation of, hey, we could do this. That is, like, again, that's my understanding about how that whole thing works, so I'm not entirely certain. Given the CG model, there's no way for the XC to transform without clipping through the arms, holding the DEs. Ah, I see. Well, that's probably part of the reason why it was never actually used in combat. Unless it was and I'm misremembering. Whoops, I went the wrong one. There we go. The Zaku one, like, the head looks wrong, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's the best head there is. It's another one where it doesn't actually technically look like the Zaku one very much, but when you look at it, your first thought is Zaku one. I could probably do a lot better in Gundam Breaker 3 with the builder's parts, but... Here's the other Gundam Mach 3, the Habplay. It is slightly funny, though, that it uses the legs of a Londo Bell mobile suit, and this is the Titan's mobile suit, because they're opposite, basically. Oh, that's the beam sabers of a Londo Bell mobile suit, too. But it does look a decent amount like Habplay. And then this one, I cannot explain the existence of. I don't know why it's there. I don't know, like, why it exists. I don't know why it's so pearl-coated. I don't know why it's named Poopy Butt Wiener. I don't know any. I want to know as much as I'm sure you guys do why this exists. What was going through my mind on apparently November 4th, 2011. Particularly why it's named Poopy but Wiener but spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong too. Most important question, can you make a portrait on in the game? Yes, you can. Kit bashed half an RGXA with RG double quantum and just slap Seraphim on the back because it lacks ranged weapons. That makes sense. That would fix a lack of ranged weapons. Away from that, that's just another one I made. Jisan Shiki. Type 13, that would be. The F91 I just saved because I needed to put something here for reasons, but this shows off to me like the fact that the developers like care about the game, because they allow you to easily make either version of the Harrison Matter custom colors with where the color separation happens to be. Like on the normal F91, the blue parts there, the blue, white, and yellow on the shoulders is all white. So they could have just easily made that just one color for the entire shoulders. They specifically made it so that you can change the colors in specifically those parts. And the only reason that they would have done that is specifically so that you can make the Harrison Matter custom colors. And that's cool. Oh yeah, this is actually one of my favorite builds that I made. It's my own custom, it's what was it? The Age 2 double blade. My own custom wear pack for an Age unit. It does still look transformable, mostly because I use almost entirely transformable parts. Oh, this is the Hyzak. This is another one of my favorites, partly because I really like the Hyzak, but it's also one of the nicest looking ones where when you look at it, your brain just says Hyzak. It doesn't bother to like say, oh, that's not quite a Hyzak, even though it isn't. Need some milk. Wait, a Hyzak, yeah. And who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that I would possibly make a Hyzak? For those just joining the channel and who don't know me already, I'm the kind of girl to have 8. No, wait, sorry, I forgot. 9 Hyzak Gunpla. 8 of them are high grade, and 1 of them is the original 1987, I think. 1/144 scale. So I think it's fair to say I kind of like the Hyzak. But this is my idea of if the Hyzak, like, looks completely like a Federation unit. It wasn't so bad. A lot of people hate the Hyzak, mostly because the Hyzak only comes with one accessory, and that's the rifle. Which, yeah, that's not ideal. Although, now that the high-grade Gabaldi Beta exists, you can equip it with the Beam Saber because the Gabaldi Beta uses the same model of Beam Saber. The more you know. But, yeah, I am a massive fan of the Hyzak. That's why I said earlier that the Desert Arc of Double Zeta is good because it has a Hyzak in it. Specifically the Ewak-Sack, which is one of my high-grade Hyzaks is an Ewak-Sack. All the rest are normal Hyzaks, though. Except for the fact that I'm modifying them. I've got mostly finished Hyzak custom over there that I'm making. I've got a Hyzak pre-production type that's a lot less finished. I've got one that's literally just has the power cables removed and the arms filled up on the places where there would be power cables because I'm going to make... It has to have smooth power cables because it's going to be the Hyzak cannon. And depending on if you want to believe my apparently supposedly crazy fan theory that I'm right about, by the way, if you want to listen to me on that, I have 2 others because I'm making the Borchonon and Borchonon custom from Turn A, and they're Hyzaks, not Zaku's. I swear I'm right. Anyway, this was supposed to be, the colors are all messed up because it's in awakening mode or whatever. This was originally to be my final mobile suit. That's why it's completely leveled up. Which takes a long time, by the way. When the level says star, that means it's maximum. In the case of these, it's all 20, except for the legs, which are master grade, so it's 10. And then the Build Striker Mach 2 is basically a ranged version. That it still uses the Double Quantus chest because the idea was that it's kind of like the wear systems and the age units. This is my own customized, like, Astray frame, the Astray Ruby frame, which is made from copied blueprints of the red frame. Hello, this looks very nice. Thank you, and hello, welcome to the stream, Kitsy Rose. This one's the Pixie. I'm quite happy with my Pixie. It was made mostly in Master Grade, so that comparatively the high grade beam sabers look like beam daggers. Like they're called beam daggers, but really they're beam short swords. Dominion's not interesting or anything. This is my own custom. It shouldn't have the sword poking through the shield like that, but this is my own custom. I thought it was NT1 Alex. So there are definitely some Alex-like parts of any late UC Mobile Suits game. There are. I'll show you what are in a sec. Actually, the only Alex parts are the arms, I think. Yeah. The backpack is the Zaku 2. The legs are the new Gundam. The torso is, I think, also the new Gundam. Oh yeah, I can look, obviously. And then the head is the Providence. But yeah, the turn R was my idea. My idea was that it was a turn unit that was made by a third party to attempt to fight both the turn A and the turn X in the Dark History to stop them from, well, making the Dark History. Or rather, to get them to stop fighting through the use of force if absolutely need be. With the idea being that failed, obviously. And then the Masorao is just really that. The cameraman? What do you mean? What cameraman? Outframe D. Sadly that one's not in this game, and I did not make it. I don't think I really could make that one. There's not very many similar parts. I did make the Hades Totorita, though. It looks okay. It's not perfect, or it's not actually that great at all, but it looks okay. But yeah, maybe in 4 I could probably make cobble together some that look like the Astray Outframe D. So when I get a lot of parts in 4, I will definitely do that, probably on stream. This is one of the ones I'm most proud of, because like that looks like the flag. But it's like there's nothing that even, like, the closest thing to the flag in the game by far is the Susanoo, which isn't that similar, and it only uses one Susanoo part even. I'm particularly happy with my use of the like under the eye red parts of the V Gundam, or the V Gundam Hexa for the like visor slit. It looks like something you see in Transformers. Perhaps. Maybe the reason I don't see it is because I don't really watch that much Transformers. Can't wait for Gundam Breaker 4. Yes. So real. That's why I started playing Gundam Breaker 1 on stream. Gian Archer got some killer thighs. Yes, that's why for a while they were going to be on my custom mobile suit design. Which I'll show, actually. I'll show the image of that on stream after I go through all these. I made the age 1 normal because for some reason there's the age 1, like the only age 1 in the game is the age 1 Titus. I couldn't tell you why that is, but now there's the age 1 normal, thanks to my cobbling together other parts. Classic, yes. And also the coolest Jinx, that being the advanced Jinx. Particularly, or specifically the Deborah custom colors, because, you know, I mean, it's basically my custom color, so of course I like it. At some point I want to get the master grade of this, but it's P-Bandai, so. And then the age 1 Spallow. I'm also pretty happy with how close this one looks. And the Savior, actually, I'm also somewhat happy. Honestly, I feel like I could have done better with the legs, actually. Especially now that I have one to look at for reference. Yeah, actually. H1 Razor one. Maybe again. I don't think I can make that one in this game, but I bet I could in 4. This would be better with the Zeta legs, actually. I'll fix that later. Off stream. Whoops. But I did make the Age 1 Sordia, aka the best one. And the Age 1 Full Glanza. The racist mobile, as it could be called. And the Reborn's Gundam. Despite not having high heels, he looks decently close. The racist mobile, yeah. Because, I mean, if you've seen Age, I think you'll know. Or anybody who has seen Age, I think would know. This is another one of my absolute favorite ones that I cobbled together. The Wyndham. Because it does end up looking remarkably like the Wyndham. But then after making the one that was supposed to be my final mobile suit, I had sort of like an identity crisis. And part of unfortunately, the GM Build Custom Mach 3, while I still like it, it was sort of a, what's the phrasing? Race it for 2 home generations. It's understandable since they made him murder someone. It is, yes. I don't think it was like justified, but I don't think it was justified, but I do understand why he became the way he was. Let's phrase it like that. But yeah, unfortunately, GM Build Custom Mach 3 was a casualty of my identity crisis, and I made a new one that was not based. So like the GM Build Custom Mach 3 was directly based on the GM Build Custom Mach 2, which was directly based on the GM Build Custom Mach 1, which was pretty much directly based on the Build Custom Gundam. But the new one was not directly based on it. That being the that's not it. The GN Build Gundam Kai. That is gonna look way better without the shield there. Whoops. Yeah, this became my my primary mobile suit for a long while. Interestingly, is one of the ways that it changed is the fact that it became a lot more feminine looking, which is because honestly at that point a part of me already kind of knew that I was trans, even if for the most part I didn't. A part of me already knew. I feel. Considering I made this to be more me, and it looks more feminine, I think it's safe to say that in my subconscious, there was some amount of knowledge of that. And then there's also a ranged version. The GN Build Gundam Kai Shooter, which just has add-on parts. And, you know, a lack of 2 big katanas, which is kind of a big difference, but I didn't use this one nearly as much because it's sort of a heavy or like almost artillery even mobile suit. And, you know, that's not my style. This is my style though. This like light, fast one. Maybe I'll use it in a mission. I'll go to Scratch Build and see if what I can upgrade. Looks like one of the Kotobukiya Megalomaria nurse kit. I don't know what that is, but so I'll look it up. Kotobukiya Megalomaria nurse. Okay. Oh, kinda. It actually kinda does. This one's nice because even though it's a machine gun, if you just tap it, it fires the normal rifle round. Actually, I think right now I mostly want to upgrade the body and legs and backpack. Interestingly, because of these legs, because that has thrusters in the back, if you lose your backpack, you can still fly with these legs. Wow, that's a lot of GP needed for that. I wonder if I was specifically waiting until I had that much GP to upgrade anything. The just the rifle just connect across. No, it doesn't. But what I meant is that like it fires a normal beam rifle round as opposed to a beam machine gun round. So if you hold it, it fires as a beam machine gun. If you just tap it, it fires as a beam rifle. Is what I meant. Sorry for any confusion. It should surprise nobody that I'm putting all of the stats on that into the same thing. Body is good too, considering I will get more thrust. In general, basically all of my upgrades on this go towards making it faster. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't forget. Savage Trainer, I haven't played this in forever. Yes, the stream says Gundam Breaker 1 because I was playing Gundam Breaker 1. When I do play Gundam Breaker 2 on stream fully, I will play it not from an existing save that I have 600 hours on. But I'm showing off right now. And also, welcome to the stream, Savage Trainer. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably get back to Gundam Breaker 1 after I show this off. But I need to make sure that I'm not missing my modules. Oh, I can add more modules. What do these do? Oh, those increase melee performance. Oh, wait, this one increases range performance. These two increase melee, though. Where is that? Wait, let me... Okay. There's optional damage due to funnels. Ah. Wait, where's... Mine are usually based on speed and melee abilities. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, I forgot the main thing I was gonna do. Ah! Let me just casually forget the whole reason I did that. Why don't I? It's over here. Okay, yeah, we're good. I tend to forget those, so. For some reason, I chose as my typical mission for testing units. Was it, I think it was this one? I think it was because I didn't have to, because nobody's with me, I didn't have to pick. I didn't have to remove them manually. But I did choose a particularly hard mission for some reason as my standard mission for testing mobile suits. I wonder, in 4, I might end up having my main build's legs be the Rising Freedom. Gotta love mecha high heels. It's always cool. Is Breaker 3 good? I didn't like it as much as 2 in terms of combat and the way stats are handled. But it was still very good, and combat was, or not combat, customization was better than 2 even. So, I mean, customization is the main reason people play these games, so. Wow, that's... Okay, I'm too used to 1 now. But it's not surprising that I'm just absolutely annihilating these enemies. I need to stop using the heavy attack because with these swords, it's not.
少数の残存部隊と小競り合いが起きている。君たちなら心配なんだろうが注意するように。よくやった。
Come on. I need to stop pressing that button when I don't want to press that button.
敵の増援だ。
And I haven't even used Trans Am yet. Units with auto guard can be kind of annoying.
複数の強化機体を確認。最優先
Maybe I'll use Trans Am. Why not? Breaker 3 was awesome designing our own suits, and I hope that was what said about 4. It's correct to learn from new Gundam Breaker as the one that took out most of the opposite designs. Yeah. Not to mention, like, it takes out, like, your choice by forcing you to, like, equip options in the middle of combat, and that's, like...
ちょっと聞いてみたくなっただけ。
戦争が終わった。
Oh yeah, I have another weapon that I've been forgetting to use.
今はまだ修行中だけど、いつか弟子取ってさ。
私はどこか平和な場所で。
Stop getting in my way, moron.
その前に部下を弔ってやらんとな。あのバカの墓も建ててやるさ。
Okay, yes, this is, this build can pretty easily take care of basically anything.
合流ポイントに移動する。
さすがです。
よくやった。よくやった。敵の増援だ。
Definitely, it's not amazing in terms of range performance. But I mean, if you see a mobile suit with 2 big katanas like that, I don't think you exactly expect them to be good at ranged combat.
専用にカスタムされた強力な機体だ。心してかかれ。おお、いい働きだ。
Nice. The way I like the way that with this is so fast I can just ram into those before they even have a chance to possibly open. Seeing Akatsuki's act alongside what are they? Gafrans is kind of funny though. Okay. Oh yeah, his name was Anal. He's very unfortunately named. I forgot about that. It's not my fault, Twitch. Don't get mad at me. That's his name. There we go. Yeah, tell him Anal. So, I don't remember if there's going to be more. Oh, I have to go over there for the boss over here to spawn. I'm too fast for my own good. Or is it the boss over here? I don't remember. Yeah.
お見事です。
Okay, my swords are cooler than yours. The Strike Freedom cries because he knows that it's true. Well, that's him gone.
高速で接近する機体があります。警戒してください。
I forgot they would come out of Gunpla boxes. That's actually really cool. Oh wait, it won't change to my theme.
正体不明機の撃墜を確認。お見事です。
There we go. So those bosses are
ちょっと様子が変なんだけど。
kind of embarrassingly easy now.
サーマルセンサーが360度真っ赤で。
故障じゃねえの？
そうね。
The appearance during Trans Am that the unicorn shield gives me of the lines that go behind me is also, it works very well with Trans Am.
何これ。一体どうなってるの。
Is there a maximum height limit?
どうしたんですか、レイヤさん。
If there is, I can't hit it.
皆さん、急いでレイヤさんのところへ。座標はこちらから。
This is the real reason it's bad that I picked this level for my test level. Yeah, my Gundam Breaker 3, I don't remember how to exit. Come on, I'm pressing X. Do I need to hold it? X is circle, isn't it? Yeah. I forgot. I already have all of these, of course. So yes, that's that's the build of somebody who's played the game for almost 600 hours. There are definitely people who have played more than me. There's this one guy I used to play with a long time ago who had definitely played longer than me, but I'll be honest, still one of favorites. Can't wait to make new versions. Yes. I will say, like I said earlier, Epion's pilot in that game is unfortunately named. You know what, chat? I'll let you guys pick, but can I make a poll? I'm all of a sudden feeling very nostalgic for Ridge Racer Type 4. So, let's see. I'll make a poll asking if I should switch games to R4. What happened? Something happened. I can check over here. I remember now. Kitsuros, thanks for following. I still need to set up the thing so it'll show on my stream thing who the most recent follower and subscriber and donator and all that stuff was. I want to make it so it shows who was the most recent of those across both YouTube and Twitch, but I don't know how to do that. So it's probably just gonna be Twitch. Okay. Duration 1 minute. Hydrate and posture check. Okay, thank you. Okay, vote on the poll, guys. It's a very short poll. It's not going to be for very long. Because I could keep playing Gundam Breaker 1. Thank you for the hydrate. Or I could play one of the games of my childhood, R4, which I haven't played on stream in a while. If you don't vote, I'll have to make another poll. And that will make me sad. Okay, it's got 1 vote. That means I'm not gonna make another poll. So if you wanna have an opinion, if you wanna have your make your voice heard, then you're gonna have to vote. Okay. I will start the game while I switch categories to there we go, Ridge Racer Type 4. On a side note, it really bothers me like probably a lot more than it should that people call the PS1 the PSX, because that's wrong. Like, it's just straight up wrong. That's not what it is. The PSX is a real thing, and it's not that. Oh man, this is so nostalgic. I used to play this so much when I was like a young kid. That video particularly like really impressed me because like, whoa, that looks, because it looked better than most PS2 games that I had. Hey, the PS1, it's so ugly. HSPS for the very first PlayStation. So the PSX is so for the PlayStation 1 nowadays the correct way to refer to it, PS would be good, but I think it's probably better to call it PS1. What do I have in my garage right now? Oh wait, I need to turn that to analog mode. I pressed the wrong button because this uses a Japanese setup and I'm used to playing American games. I was just playing a Japanese game, but they switched that for when you're playing on a US console. But yeah, PSX is a version, it's a limited edition media player version of the PS2. PS1 made a smaller round one they made later. Oh yeah, that one's not great. But yeah, the PSX, it had an early version of the PS3's XMB menu, and I believe it came with a DVD player style controller. Oh, I have the Micromus Mappy version of Volcano. This one's a hover car that has a nuclear reactor in it. Ridge Racer lore is insane. I really like this one because it's like this one is aggressively, definitely for sure not a C5 Corvette for sure, because that's copyright. So it's not a C5. It's just barely different enough that it's clearly not a C5. This one was one of my favorites so long ago. Nothing about cars. It's one of the things I'm autistic about, so. But I don't know much about like racing cars. Mostly I know about like normal cars. This one was one of my favorites. I always used the drift cars in this. I tried to use the grip, but I was bad at them. That's why you'll notice all of these are grip cars. Okay, I don't have the one that is, okay, so hang on. So, what about of Micromus Mappy? I only have 5 cars. When you do all the cars, you get a, like a thing. I forgot what it's called. Like you get a secret car and it's Pac-Man. So I got Asloto, huh? I got the best Asloto cars. Well, for now I'll just... Do I have... Wait, do I have any... So for that one, I probably have the best of Asloto and Lizard, yeah. Do I have any RTS Lizard cars? I do not. Okay. Lizard was always my favorite. I like the body stylings of the Japanese manufacturer, Terezaki, I think it was called. But my favorite was always Lizard, the American manufacturer.
Welcome to the Real Racing Roots.
I listened on Spotify. I listened to the OST for this a while ago while I was at work, and it made me need to play the game. But by the time I got home, I was just so tired that I just went to sleep instead.
The Grand Prix consists of
Okay. We'll go for RTS. I'll do like a bit of like voice acting for him. Welcome. Let me start by making one thing clear. RTS is a team for the chosen few. We're expected to win this Grand Prix as a matter of course. Our drivers must always demonstrate their ability to win the race. Now don't dwell on it too much, son. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. What, do you have any objections? Good. Now which manufacturer do you want to use this season? This is the only time you get to voice your opinion. Oh, by the way, I am Enki Gilbert, the owner and manager of this team. You're expected to uphold the honor of RTS. There will be no excuses, only results. Keep that in mind. By the way, is it just me, chat, or does he kind of look just a little bit like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man? Like, just a bit. Okay, Lizard, because I don't have any of them for this team yet. Based on your request, we've selected Lizard to sponsor us for this season. The tail ends of this manufacturer's cars have a tendency to slide based on steering and accelerator input. The new car is here and we're ready to go. This first heat is starting. Do your best. I feel bad for like anybody who like goes onto the YouTube, like sees it on YouTube and goes like, oh boy, Gundam Breaker stream, and then I'm just playing a racing game. Oh, I didn't think of that. It's fine. I was actually gonna end off the stream, but then like I have 8 viewers on Twitch right now, and I'm trying to get my average up. So let's go with random play. I never choose random play in the last one because it's not real. It always picks the same one if you go random. Okay. It always picks this one on the last race. This is my favorite one. Okay. It's been so long since I played this, but if I play, this is like the last racing game I played, but if I play realistic racing games for too long, and then I go to play this game becomes really, really funny to me. Just because of the drifts, they're so ridiculous. Like that. Ah! It has been a while, like I said. So counter steering is no longer my strong suit. I'd like if I could get into third before the race, before the first lap ends. Yeah, it looks like that won't be an issue. I messed that up. I messed that up. No. There we go. It is worth mentioning that this team, so the different teams are the different difficulties. So this is the hardest, or the second hardest difficulty. It's not the hardest. It's not even close to the hardest. This is the hard difficulty. It's not the extreme difficulty. It's like hearing that guy go, "Take care of this loser." It's very, very nostalgic for me. Hey, that wasn't very nice. That also wasn't very nice. Look at you, you're even more of a normal car than me. That was an early drift, but it was needed to not crash into him and hit the wall. That, if I was better about it, that drift wouldn't have been needed, and it was bad, but it's fine. Wow, he's right there. Jesus. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, on the straight lines, I should be faster than him. I have a tendency that I got while playing Forza to drift right before the finish line, so I hit the wall. There was like a, how do I, it was, oh, there we go. I remember that like filter option, the one filter option you have. When I was like young, I would always like wait until like I would like activate it right when I did drift, like this. Very, very like young child thing to do, you know. I have no idea what my like names are gonna be. I think they're all gonna be Kiba because my original name as a VTuber was Netsui Kiba, and then I changed Netsui Ayahoshi for obvious reasons. Well done. Let me congratulate you on your win. However, you're nowhere near bringing out the true potential of this machine. At this rate, you'll never get past this heat. If you're lucky, you might get to the second heat. What are you talking about, dude? If you want to avoid that disgrace, improve your driving during the first heat while there's no strong competitors driving against you. Do you understand me? Show me what you're made of on the second race. An RTS driver would never shy away from that challenge. He's kind of annoying at the start of the game. This is the closest this game has to a mountain pass, so. Well, I mean, this is a mountain pass. Real. He's so right. This is real.
Here we go. It's showtime. 2 laps to go.
Okay. Well, hitting the wall there was better than drifting again, so. You don't have to drift there to make that turn, but I think I would fail. Otherwise. I'm also used to the PRC cars. And compared to that, the RTS cars have a lot less grippy steering. So it's a lot harder to make tight turns. You can definitely feel the this game's arcade roots. Although this is the first one in the series that was not released on arcade at all and was a home console exclusive. Nice. Is that? Yeah, it is. Sometimes it can be hard to tell when you're looking at another car or just like pixels blending together off in the distance. If I don't get first place on this, I will unironically start over. Because what place you get changes your Okay, I'll try it. There we go. What place you get changes what cars you will get when you upgrade. Oh, nice. I just barely didn't quite make it perfectly, but it was close enough. There we go. Ah! I was looking at my like viewer count, so I almost hit that wall. That was bad. There we go. You do not need to do twice to get through that turn. Okay, I'm getting my skill back. I don't even want to know how many hours I've been playing this game. Considering all my old PS1 data is that from all like on my PS1 memory card is probably gone. It's impossible to know anyway. So I do wonder though if I were to use my my modified PS2, my soft modded PS2, to extract the data from like my save file from my PS1 memory card and put it on my PS3, I bet it would probably work. I bet it would. First place again. Even though you were racing against incompetent amateurs, you did well. Besides, if you were incapable of performing at this level, I wouldn't think you were incompetent. He likes that word a lot, I see. I see signs of genius in your driving skills, but you're relying too much on your natural talent right now. While this may have allowed you to clear the first heat, this won't work for you in the second heat. You must think about the race rationally. Relying on instinct alone may cost you your life someday. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing something, what's it called? I'm sure that's not foreshadowing any, what's the word? Plot point in the future. It couldn't possibly be.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
This is what this like sequence is one of the things I remember the most. This game generally is pretty good for a PS1 game about not having things clip in and out of things. I decided to get a new car for the second heat. This car is set to run at maximum speed. I believe this is the best that we can do at this time. But only drivers with exceptional abilities are expected to drive this car at its maximum performance limits. In addition, I heard the other teams have upgraded their cars as well. The competition will be fierce. To accept all that lies ahead and to achieve victory, that is the way of RTS. If you understand me, go on. The race is about to begin. So what if I don't? What if I don't because you're speaking kind of cryptically? Do I just like not go to the race? Okay.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Edge of the Earth. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. It's showtime. 3 laps to go.
There we go. And now. Nice. Yeah, definitely I'm getting back into the feel of things. And this one's kind of feels later. It feels like you're supposed to drift in that one earlier than you are, so it can be easier. It can be easy to drift too early and crash into the wall. I didn't do a perfect job. I drifted a bit too late, but it's fine though.
It's a new record. 2 laps to go.
Nice. So let's see if I can't maybe get into at least second place in this lap. if I can get into first in this lap, that'd be nice. Okay. Ah! I'm a failure. That was a bit better. Am I gonna hit the wall? No, okay, we're good. Okay, I've got a whole lap just to pass this guy, and he's right there too. Go on, tell me to take care of this loser. Ah, well, I guess I could show him as the boss to take care of this loser. If you insist. Okay. He's still right behind. You can hear that he's right behind me. Let's see if I can maybe do this. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, get over here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good, we're good. Haha. You fool. Nice. I'm kind of surprised that nobody left upon seeing like that, but I do want to change the picture quality because, like, right now everything looks like really like the gamma's way too high. Turn brightness down a bit, contrast up. Oh, that's so much better. Saturation should be up a bit too. And brightness down just a little bit there. Oh god, that's so much better. Now you guys see it basically exactly how I do. Yeah, geez, that looks so much, it's like night and day compared to before. Okay. Fantastic. You achieved great results without bowing to pressure from your competition. The crew is elated that our efforts on our new car paid off. The goal we seek is on a higher plane than this, but you are closer to that ideal. The final race of this heat is next. We can advance to the final GP if you win. Our search for perfection will continue there. Nothing must be allowed to get in the way of achieving our goal. Okay, nice.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Out of Blue.
This one used to be difficult for me. Ah, slight failure, but it's fine. There is one specific turn on here in this track that's really hard to get right. Ah! It's not that one, I'm just not good at the game anymore. Once I clipped through that wall, I think it was on stream actually, but it was like a year ago. It's this one, yeah. Because it's so tight. It's really easy to miss, like exactly like I did. Ah! Chat, I'm a fool. A moron even. Okay, I should be fine though, as long as I do slightly better on this lap. I mean, I was still better than the par. Ah! I counter-steered too much there. The utter foolishness of it all. Don't hit the wall. Okay, I'm good. Okay, that was genuinely terrible. I feel sorry for all of you viewers that had to watch me mess up that badly. I apologize from the deepest points of my heart for making you guys watch that. Actually, that's slightly worse. I thought I would have done better on that one. There we go. Okay, okay. Can I do it? Not quite. Okay, well, I only went down to 84. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. That was good, actually. I didn't need to drift there, but I felt like that was a better risk than risking hitting the wall. I did way better on this lap. Yeah, multiple entire seconds. Out of the first place. Well done. You are one step closer to the perfect race. But when you think you've reached that point, perfection slips away as if to mock you. That is the nature of perfection. In the pursuit of this goal, I have sacrificed many people in my life who were important to me. And so the final GP is up next. The chosen gather there to battle against each other for victory. There is no turning back now. Soupy, thanks for redeeming the hydrate. I shall drink water. I drank water. I'm curious why the saving takes basically exactly the same amount of time as it does on an actual, well, PS2. I've not played on a PS1, but I'd expect on the PS3 it would save faster. Okay, nice. The headlightless monster almost. Ignition. Decided to get a new car for the final GP. I chose the highest performance car I could get at this time to give you the power you need to excel. Naturally, the car will require considerable skills to master. The other teams have also upgraded their cars. Or that we're going to do new cars, so the competition will be more than ready for battle. Rockford, hello, welcome to the stream. I know that it says Gundam Breaker, but I stopped playing Gundam Breaker and started playing this. It's updated on Twitch, but it's not updated on YouTube. So sorry if you were expecting Gundam Breaker. After this, I'll go back to playing Gundam Breaker, so that I'm no longer lying to people. I know in my heart that you will be able to overcome these difficulties and win. This is all I have to say. I'm counting on you. What I will actually do right now is, I forgot, I was going to show, where is it? Chat, actually I was going to show all of you my my custom gunpla. No, not that one. That one's a gunpla I made in real life. That's not the one. What is it? This one? No. That one? No, that's Klee getting bonked with a hammer. There it is. That is my custom gunpla. I'm gonna overhaul the design a bit soon, but for now, that's it. MG-SYS-001 Gundam Epicos. It has, it's powered by a GN drive. Those things that behind the shoulders are thrusters, by the way. They are the Eyes Gundam shoulders, but they're the covers for thrusters. Weapons include 2 back skirt armor mounted GN beam sabers that can be shortened into GN beam daggers and thrown. This is not advisable though, as I'd lose my main melee weapons. 2 GN beam Vulcans in the chest. The GN plus beam rifle, which is basically just a standard beam rifle. And it can also equip a bazooka as an optional armament, a hyper bazooka, but when it does that, it doesn't have the ability to put it anywhere, so when it wants to equip a different weapon, it has to just drop it, which is why it's an optional armament. It has no defensive armaments. Of course, because it has GN drive, it can use Trans Am. It also has the GN field beam drive system, which is basically the same as the Turn A's GN, or the I field beam drive system. So the joints are hollow and they're pushed by a GN field, which is the reason for the 6 entire clavicle antennae on the head, and the ones on the red ones on the shoulders, and also the cyan ones on the legs. It needs them so that it can control the GN particles. And also for a secret reason that I'm not going to say right now. Perhaps I shall reveal it in a later stream. Let's go with Motor Species as the song.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Pantomime. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go.
Okay.
3 laps to go.
This one's a bit difficult because even though it's 3 laps, the track is exceptionally short. And since you always start at the back, you don't have much time to catch up to everybody. There are a few difficult turns like that one, but mostly it's just because the track is so short. I mean, we're already almost at the start again. No, 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 no. That was terrible, actually. What a blunder. As demonstrated, that one's actually not difficult unless you decide to be a moron like I did the first time. That one's not hard to clear, but it is hard to get it, like, optimal time on. Okay, nice. Can I go a whole race without, or like a whole lap without hitting the wall? There we go. This one actually shows 2 laps on the replay because they're so short. But as per the usual, I will skip the replay. Have I really been streaming for 3 hours already? Damn, I did not realize that. In that case, I'll probably actually end it off after the Grand Prix is over here. Team Mappy's final GP, eh? I thought Sophie was still a child, but she's holding her own. PRC. That's a team I never heard of. Manager is Shinji Yakasi. Yasaki. So the Grim Reaper returns. What is he doing back in this Grand Prix? What is he up to now? Oh, it's you. Well done. Your performance in the final GP is superb. The crew's efforts on the car paid off. No, it's nothing. I feel a bit tired, that's all. Do your best in the next race, but don't take any unnecessary risks. Okay, this is one of my favorite tracks. This entire game just has such vibes to it. It's great.
Real Racing Route 99 in.
Like, it even managed to make the primary color on the UI being yellow work.
3, 2, 1, go! Here we go.
I messed up a little bit there.
3,
I do like how the lighting here changes the whole vibe of this first part compared to the version on Edge of the Earth. Okay, you do not need to drift there, but I did need to drift there because I'm bad at the game. I'm not actually really bad at the game, but I'm not nearly the skills that I used to have anymore. Because when I was young, I used to play this a lot, so I got quite good. But I haven't played it in a long time, so my skills have degraded a lot. This is the reason that this track is cool. If you're in one of the fastest cars in the game, you usually have to drift before you take the jump so that you take the jump sideways and land, like, going the right direction in that turn. That really sucked, all the way down to under 100. Well, still. Okay. Hey, don't do that. I say to the car that's doing things because I'm controlling it. Okay. That was good. That was actually quite good. Moron. Okay, okay. Nice. Not having other cars in my way will help a lot. It is interesting that I, like, instinctually started doing a Scandinavian flick. Which, for those unaware with racing terms, is when you swing the car in one direction and then drift the other direction. Can I make it there? Yep, nice. Cool. Right now, there's nobody that I know really streaming for me to raid. So it's looking like probably when I'm done with stream, I won't raid anybody. Which is usual because I don't really have that many people to raid. I want to make a post on Twitter saying like, hey, I want more people to raid. Who's got like a Twitch channel? But nobody. Most of the time, people say that they're just like in looking for reaction bait. Maybe I will anyway. I don't know. 2 perfect wins in a row. Your driving skills are so good, it almost frightens me. It may sound ludicrous, but I am really afraid. It is true that I have been searching for the perfect race, but this perfection will take all that is important away from me. I have been unable to escape this fear ever since Yasuki reappeared. The 2 remaining races. I'm not ordering you to win them. Whatever you do, don't push yourself over the edge. I beg you. His tone has really changed. Because that is not what he was saying earlier. Okay, this was always the hardest for me. Well, I mean, not when I was a little kid. Then the hardest was the last one, but more recently, this has been the hardest. Oh, actually, the ride is a good track, so...
We are racing. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, that sucked ass. That's terrible. I believe it's still possible to take this one without drifting, but I'm not going to risk it. This one I will, though, and almost. Okay, I'm doing okay so far. I'd say now time for the hard part, but no, this whole track is the hard part, really. I jumped over him, chat, did you see that? I jumped over the car, in a car. It was cool. Was that cool or what? That was badass. I'll probably clip it. Because I need to start making YouTube shorts again. Okay, so that was pretty good. Passing grip cars is easier because grip and drift cars tend to take different lines. So a grip car is less likely to get in my way. Okay, I've just got to stay ahead of him now. But if he does somehow get in front of me again... Oh, nice. Nice. Wow, I'm really doing a dodge chop all of a sudden. I can barely hear him. Now I can hear him a bit more than barely. As soon as he's doing a good job, my brain always tries to self-sabotage me. Oh, yeesh, that was terrible. Oh god, he's gonna pass me if I don't be careful about it. That was really close. That was way too close. Oh my god, did you see that, chat? Okay. Let's go. Only got one race left. 3 perfect races. Who do you think you are? Are you trying to tell me that you're seeking perfection? Are you trying to prove me wrong? I understand. I understand what you will, wow, I messed up. My brain just like stopped. I understand what you want to say. I know now that you won't listen to me. The final race is up next. I want to cheer you on, but I can't seem to find the right words. Leave me alone for a while. Okay. Ah! There we go.
You've got a new car.
The final car. Okay, reckless. AKA how I drive. That's a joke. I drive carefully. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. This is the final gift of RTS to you. We got a new car for the final race. It's a speed demon capable of going faster than 186 miles per hour. This is it. Do your best. This is your chance to run the race your way. But no matter what, come back. Come back alive. Okay. 15 minutes from midnight. You've got to pick one here because otherwise it'll always be moving in circles, which is my least favorite track, so. Oh god, that was so bad. I should be shot for that one. I mean, I guess it is a new car after all, but yeesh. I probably won't be lapping anyone this time. That was close. Momentum is very important in this car because its acceleration does not quite match its speed. Oh god, that was terrible. That was really, really, really bad and terrible. Okay. I might be able to lap last place if I start doing actually a good job. Okay, okay. Are you kidding me? Did I really make that mistake again? I should be shot. I mean, I'll catch up to him either way, but I think I've ruined my chance of lapping a car. Wow, how come he just like instantly recovers and I don't? This is actually gonna be a lot closer than I thought. Okay. As long as I don't make that same mistake, we're good. Oh hey, there's last place. Can I maybe do it? Maybe. Oh hey, I lapped him. Great. That was first place that passed me, not 8th, by the way. 8th got lapped by at least 2 cars.
Picture perfect finish by Team Solo. Everyone
Nice.
who leave the competition in the dust.
Picture
Even
perfect
I knew
indeed.
it was meant to be. That's right. This race was an all or nothing game for you. If you didn't win the championship in the Grand Prix, your team would have lost everything. You kept your grace under pressure and really came through with flying colors. Your team should really be called Team Speed. So
Team
let's
Speed.
celebrate
That's
your
not
victory.
cringy at all.
A toast to the
No, sorry, you're getting skipped now. Not after Team Speed. No. Nice, weird diamond one. You came back. I'm glad. I'm so glad. You won the entire Grand Prix and managed to achieve 4 perfect wins during the final GP for a new record. You're amazing. A perfect race. You answered the challenge that I was afraid to undertake. I was unable to break through that barrier. You showed me that it was possible. Thank you. I'm blessed for meeting a driver like you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, time for the epilogue. There are more people watching on YouTube now, so I must again say I was playing Gundam Breaker, but then I switched to this game because I did. So sorry if you came here expecting Gundam Breaker. There will be more Gunpla content soon because tomorrow I'll be building a Gunpla, but early in the morning. Enki Gilbert, the mastermind behind RTS, known as the Lion because of his lion-like ferocity and stoic discipline. But the man was only a shadow of his former self during this Grand Prix. He had never allowed his personal emotions to color his judgment during a race. Until now. Perhaps the trigger for this change was the chance meeting with his new driving ace. The harsh words directed at this driver was his way of showing unconditional trust. The weakness he showed during the final GP was perhaps an expression of his paternal feelings towards the driver. After the loss of his son Giuliano, Gilbert always fought his fear of losing someone important to him. Now that he's won that battle, RTS is a force that must be reckoned with. Jim Lizzle, wait, how would I pronounce it? Lizzle? Jim Lizzle, Racing Journal, P. Positron. Okay. Nice. I still vaguely remember the first time I managed to beat the game and see this video. With cars that are noticeably more like their real-life counterparts than there was in the game. Like that one, I clearly saw a Civic, and I very clearly saw a C5 Corvette as well. Okay, so I'm gonna end off the stream here. Mostly, I did at least play Gundam Breaker more than anything else. I played Gundam Breaker. Tomorrow, so today's stream was scheduled for 6 p.m. PST. 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. EDT. So tomorrow's stream is 6 a.m. PDT, 9 a.m. EDT. So it's going to be 12 hours earlier after this. So it's in 8 hours. So I'll make my first stream coming up announcement like right after I end this, basically. But I will be building an old gunpla, the 1/144 scale James gun, which is from 1993. It is snap fit, but it's definitely not a new gunpla. It's kind of old. It should be really interesting. So definitely make sure to be there for that. It'll be here on YouTube and on Twitch, or here on both YouTube and Twitch, of course, because I'm streaming to both platforms right now, as I always do. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it all for watching. Don't forget that I have a sponsorship deal, like a long-term affiliate sponsorship with Candle. That's Candle spelled with a Q, not a C. Go there for scented candles and wax melts, and don't forget to use the code Ayahoshi15 for 15% off any of your order. I also have a Patreon down in the description and the links section of Twitch, where I have the link to my candle store, and also a link to my Patreon if you'd like to support me there. That's also where I have early access and Patreon exclusive content, such as the early work in progress version of the instrumentals for my upcoming cover, which are on there right now. I will also have the 1 week earlier access to my future narrations of it in an audiobook style of Gundam Sentinel. They'll be on there a full 1 week earlier than they'll be on YouTube. So yes, definitely consider going there. Also, joining my Discord server for access to. It's like just like the best place to interact with me and my community, and also you can get notifications for streams. So it's great. It's good there. But mostly, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. And let me double check, make sure I don't need to rate anybody. I do not. So I'll see you next time. Bye.